Are you tired of spending a lot of money on advertising and marketing methods that really don't work? Well, I'm Dr. Edward Martin, and I want to speak to you today about how public speaking can help you in any career or business. It really doesn't matter what field you're in. So we'll get into this, and I'll talk to you as I'm driving to my next speaking engagement. All right, so I'll be watching you and the traffic. Okay, so let's get into this. Let me tell you why public speaking is such a great marketing tool for your field, your business, your job, whatever kind of career you're doing. All right, so first of all, public speaking is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It does cost you your time and effort. But you don't have to dig into your wallet and pull out thousands of dollars that you might lose. Okay, advertising and marketing is very hit and miss. So that's okay for big companies that have a lot of money, have a big budget, and they don't mind losing thousands of dollars in order to figure out good advertising campaigns that might work eventually. But for the small business person, it's very hard to lose big money. Okay? So, first of all, it's free. Now, next, what I want to show you basically is, I'll give you an example of how public speaking can work for you. All right, now imagine we start off slowly. You start by giving one speech per week. And let's say you did this 50 weeks out of the year. And let's say you did 50 speeches in a year. And we started with small groups. We started with groups that had maybe around 50 people in each meeting. All right? So if we do the math, just think of this. Imagine if you gave 50 speeches in a year, and there were 50 people on the average in each group. So 50 times 50 is 2,500 people you would have spoken to. And they give you a good half hour, and some groups will even let you speak for an hour. And you get to answer their questions, and you make contacts. People get to trust you. That's something that's missing in most advertising and marketing methods. They don't really get to know you. They don't get to ask you questions. But in public speaking, it's all there. That's why it's so great. And I have people from all fields that I coach, and they use public speaking in their field. Let me give you a few examples. The list goes on, but I'll give you a few of them. Doctors, dentists, real estate agents, insurance brokers, travel agents, music teachers, karate teachers, psychologists, all kinds of business owners and business people, restaurant owners, plumbers, carpenters. I've taught many of these people to go out there and speak, and they're getting a lot of business as a result of it. All right, so we'll get deeper into this, but so just start thinking of the number of people you might acquire, new customers, new clients, new contacts, just because you're out there speaking all the time. Now, another great thing about public speaking is that you can always increase the number of speeches you give, and you can also increase the number of people in an audience. I'll give you an example. Some of my coaching clients, they speak anywhere from 50 times a year to 200 times a year. And it all depends on how big their goal is. Okay? So you can increase the number of speeches you give. So one speech a week would be around 50 speeches in a year. 2 speeches a week would be around 100 speeches per year. And like I say, you can just keep going up and up on that. People who speak 200 times a year, maybe they're speaking 4 times a week, but they have bigger goals. All right, so that will be up to you, but I want you to start off slowly. Try about 1 speech per week, and so that will give you 50 speeches in a year. And like I say, if you speak to groups that have around 50 people in a group, you'll have spoken to 2,500 people in a 12-month period. And just think what that could mean, how much more business you could get. You'll make contacts. I have people who always tell me they get better job offers. Just if they don't have their own business, just from being out there speaking, they're making so many contacts, they get a lot of job offers and higher paying jobs. Okay, so it's free to do public speaking, but it does take your time and effort, and you can keep increasing the number of speeches and the size of the audience. When you get confident with this, you can start speaking to groups that have maybe 100 people. Some of my coaching clients now speak to groups that have 200 or 300 people in a group. So you can make more contacts and you can get more customers and clients. All right, so we'll get into that deeper and deeper. I want you to just start thinking about it. And what I want you to do, feel free to actually send me emails with your questions about public speaking. I'll also tell you about my coaching programs. I have coaching programs for individuals and for groups of people. And let me give you my email address. It's Public Speaking Success. It's actually, let me give you that again. Public Speaking for Success @gmail.com. Once again, that's Public Speaking for Success @gmail.com. Send me your emails. I'll usually get back to you within 48 hours. I'm always out there speaking and I'm coaching and consulting. So I want this for you also. So send me your questions and I'll try to get back to you within usually around 48 hours. Okay? So once again, my email address is publicspeakingforsuccess @gmail.com. I'm Dr. Edward Martin. I'm a public speaking coach and motivational speaker. And also be sure, we're going to end this video in just a few minutes here. And I want you to press or click on the Learn More button on this video, and it will take you to one of my replays of a webinar video that I did. And we'll get deeper into the subject. I really go into the 4 main areas that you're going to need to become a successful and confident public speaker, and how this can really help your career or business. And if you're not in a career or business yet, if you're a student, sometimes people call me, they're maybe a high school student or a college student. You're going to need public speaking also. So students are also welcome in my coaching sessions. And I'll tell you how this will help you in college and also in high school. Okay, but get in contact with me and I'll try to get back to you. I'm Dr. Edward Martin. Here's my email address again, publicspeakingforsuccess @gmail.com. All right, until next time, this is Dr. Martin. Have a great week.